for the Second Republic, obviously. We all must do our duty. Les Hells, huh? Let me guess. You have a weapons supplier somewhere around here. Is it in your jacket? Or maybe this is where you plan on meeting an informant, a government defector. It is as good a meeting spot as any. It's right in the middle of a crowd. Actually, I'm here for groceries. Oh, we are becoming a married couple, aren't we? Excuse me. There's no need for that look. You think that just because I'm a gun-toting rebel I don't need to buy food? Yeah. If you're gonna lead a revolution, you need to have servants to bring you food. I am a falcon, I could just vomit in your mouth if you want. Uh-oh. Kangaroos pretend like they don't see us. Man bemort. Man bemort. Well, if it isn't Sultane and little Gambadi. They're growing bigger every time I see you. Ma'am, you have to hear this. Something big went down here yesterday. It was a Zeppelin. It was terrifying. A policeman. Big, nasty, ugly policeman. He was massive. We mistook him for a Zeppelin. Let me guess. He was bullying people into revealing secrets on the whereabouts of the revolutionaries. Well, that's how it started, ma'am. Same bullying tactics. He was pushing around this old beggar rat who hangs around the market sometimes. He talks to the hat racks. Then, when the rat wasn't speaking up, the policeman drew his gun and shot him. The policeman shot the beggar? Just like that? Yep, but the coward cop went and ran before he could turn him in. I find this difficult to believe, because I'm a bird, and I don't understand these concepts. A policeman wouldn't openly shoot a beggar without a just cause. Open your eyes, Falcon. This is the regime of the Parisians live under. We are ignored by the government, oppressed by the police, and hanged by the courts. And constantly berated by those hats and the hat racks. They don't shut up. What do you think of fighting so hard to make a change? We can't put up with this sort of bullying. No, this can't be right. Something has been missing from Sartain's story. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions? Alrighty. Hit me. Make it quick, Falcon. We gotta get groceries. How many times did the rat stab pedestrians? Oh, like 4 or 5 times. Nobody investigated the shooting. If a policeman did shoot an innocent person, then there would surely be an investigation. Huh. Your naivety knows no bounds, Falcon. You think the police care if one of their own is out of control? Actually, there was one bloke asking around, but I don't think he was a policeman. How many blokes were here today? That's what I want to know. Oh, go on, madame. Well, he was this thin, charming fox. Later on, we had a wild, passionate night together. That's all I remember. Reynard knew it. Apparently, I know all of the sly foxes in town. Friend of yours, Falcon. Let's just say we garden together at my place on the weekends. We should probably pay him a visit to see what he's up to in the garden. Pay him a visit. I suppose we can set aside a little time. Did you want something else? What did the policeman look like? Was he tall? Was he short? Did he swing around a golf club in his spare time? Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm going to tell you everything in detail. He was a tall and ugly, mean-looking guy, and he had one eye. He also had a second eye. Ooh, one eye. That sounds familiar. Yep, he had one of them pirate patches, and he sailed away on his pirate ship on wheels. There's no way. Any bells, Falcon? I know a man who fits that description. Me! Whips out eye patch. But it simply couldn't be him. He's a bitter individual, but he's normally righteous. Can't imagine him shooting an innocent person so recklessly, especially because the person I'm thinking of doesn't have hands. Don't let your bias towards the justice system affect your judgment, Falcon. Don't let your bias against people without hands affect it either. If you think you know who did this, then please, name and shame. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna use that phrase later. Alright, let's play some name and shame. I think I should bite my tongue until I'm a little more than certain. Did you want to know anything else, monsieur? What animal was the rat? Was it a rat? Just who was this beggar rat? I didn't really know him well, monsieur. None of us did. He was a rat. He was kind of a loner who hanged around asking for scraps of food and cents. I even know his name. It's so sad. Did he have no family, no means of support? Falcon, do you have any idea how many beggars there are on the streets of Paris? Yes, I do. 37. How many people go hungry? How many people are forced to turn to crime? Yes, again, 37. Well, I'm aware, madame. I'm asking these questions to see if there perhaps some reason why that particular rat was killed. He was talking to a hat rack. And if you saw one person with one eye, you'd probably freak out and shoot them too. But no, it appears that this is just the loss of one unnamed beggar rat among many. It's tragic. That it is, monsieur. Is there any other way I can help? That's all, madame. Thanks for your help. No problemo. Cheese, please. Anything to help Madame Beaumont. I'll try to get to the bottom of this, Sautain. Just make sure to stay safe when the revolution starts. Stay inside. Keep I'm gonna get that wrong every fucking time. Gambade? Gambade. Okay, it looks like lemonade. Gambade safe. Of course, ma'am. You stay safe yourself. You hear? Let's make sure to stay out of the basement. There's nothing in the basement. Alright, time to talk to the fox. Don't you look sophisticated with your hat and creepy human hand? Visitors, Monsieur Vulpes. Visitors. Why won't you listen to me? Just because I'm a tiny mouse doesn't mean I don't have anything to say. Really, Falcon? What do you hope to accomplish with this sleazy back alley establishment? I will rule the world. Sleazy? Can't you see I have a trench coat and a hat and spectacles? And I spend my days talking to a rat. If anything, it's just complete madness here, but not sleazy. Madame, my back alley office is perhaps a little cluttered and eclectic, but I resent the accusation of sleaze. Unless you want to go there. Maybe I should do the introductions. This is a fox, and this is a panther. Monsieur Vulpes, this is Madame Beaumont, a friend of mine. We met on Tinder. Madame, this is Leonard Vulpes, private investigator at your service. It is a pleasure to meet you, Madame. Ah, how stoic. I'm sure you have some pressing questions to ask, Falcon, but before we get started, there is something I must tell you. You will not leave this room alive. Monsieur Sparrowson dropped by earlier. He informed me of your situation, and I've got some pills for that. Sparrowson, why did he tell you that? Is he alright? What did he tell you? Oh yes, he's now working with Inspector Voltaire, attempting to unravel the rebel plot. Just as I thought. It appears that your lackey has solidified his position as a traitor to the Second Republic. Falcon. Perhaps not. Sparrowson doesn't strike me as a person who sides with any ideology other than food. But you know, he asked me the most particular question. Would you like to know what it is? Nope. See ya. Fine. Hit me. Such information is quite valuable. It would cost, say, 30 francs. I am going to peck your eyes out. This is a serious situation. You're standing there smug with your hat, with your little rat over there who looks like he's in some sort of shackles. You're not gonna give me information on what could be a bloody revolution? I just don't trust you, dude. Forget it, I don't feel like being extorted today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, very well then. Let's move swiftly on. Perhaps you can tell me why you came here today. Of course. I came here to peck your eyes out because you won't give me information that's vitally important for the survival of our society. Mr. Vulpes, we heard that you were investigating the murder of Liz Howells. I was. That victim was a friend of mine, or a friend of Mousie's. Really creative name. More an acquaintance, really. Well, we wanted if you managed to uncover anything. Did you find any leads? Any juicy clues? Any juicy fruit? Starburst? Maybe a gusher? Not as such. Just nerds. It's quite a peculiar case. Because who just has nerds? Did you hear the murderer wore an eye patch? Yeah, is that what he was going to tell me if I gave him 30 francs? That bastard. I did. You know what that implies, don't you, Falcon? You know, you only know of one police officer, or indeed one person who wears an eye patch. Find the guy with the eye patch. It's a really tough puzzle to solve here. At least I'm doing way better than I did in Chapter 3. I totally missed the boat on that chapter. The inspector. But that can't be right. You wouldn't describe him as murderous, man, would you, Monsieur Vulpes? Murderous? Perhaps handsome. And in my dreams. I don't know. He's certainly passionate about finding the Radiant Killer. Who's to say that he wouldn't kill in the pursuit of his arch-enemy? Falcon, I want to solve this mystery as much as you do. Time is pressing. We have other matters to attend to. Like the groceries you never got. The things I put up with. We must take our leave. Understood. Until next time, Monsieur Vulpes. Bring more money. Goodbye and good luck, Monsieur Falcon. It was a pleasure meeting you, madame. Ah, and the opera-singing mouse. Monsieur Vulpes. That loneliness looked pretty angry. Is this a revolution going to end in blood, Monsieur Vulpes? Just like in 1830. I feel like I gotta get rid of that singing mouse.